Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. This video is to bring you a closer look at the Bommer. This is their part number F9040 D-628. This video is to simply preserve for the future what an F9040 D-628 is. Bommer had discontinued all of their postal specialties, I believe, in early 2019 or late 2018, sometime in that period. This client in very early 2020 requested this door. Bommer still actually had one, so I figured I'd make a video of it just to preserve what it was. This is from the 9040 series of typical mailboxes. I can speak on first-hand experience. These are installed everywhere in the city of Chicago. A very common item to stock. People would walk in and say, I need a 3-gang gold. I need a 6-gang aluminum, things of that nature. I need the collar to surface mounted. Bommer decided that it's just too much of a commodity type business and they're a very high quality item. They decided to discontinue manufacturing. Overall height of the F9040 door, 16-inch. Overall width, about 5 3/8. We'll have this roll pin here, along with an additional hinge pin taped to the back. This has, of course, the paper insert, which I believe we can still sell you, meaning I think they still supply the paper inserts for this material. Let's take a look and see what that part number actually is. You know what, when we switch to the camera view, we'll discover what that is. Prep for a lock as well. We'll find where that lock was, what that part number was. I don't know if that's discontinued as well. I imagine it's not. I mean, they weren't making the locks, if you follow what I mean. Anyway, quite a shame that they discontinued making the material in the sense that this is a very good, high-quality product. There were just less expensive options, I suppose, on the market that people were willing to settle for, I suppose. Let's switch to the screen view where we can take a look at the cardboard insert for that, the possibly the lock, and then the link to the manufacturer's postal specialties if you wanted to look back in time and do some research. Okay, so here's the item that we're basically reviewing, and the link to the manufacturer's page here, we'll open that up, and while that page is loading, my search was for Bommer cardboard, and it is indeed the 25500 that is that cardboard indicator. At this time, we still have some in stock. You know, I would imagine they're still going to offer that material. Again, they're not making the paper. So the Bommer lock, this would have been the standard cam lock, the 670-07. This would have worked in the standard Bommer horizontal mailboxes. 670-07, we still show some of those on hand at this time. Now, to the manufacturer's page, it's the postal specialty catalog here. I don't see a date here at all, but this catalog must go back to 2010 maybe. Well, there's a date here, August of 06. So yeah, this catalog, and as far as I know, this was the most current version of the postal specialties catalog. 9040, a vertical mailbox is right there, and obviously we're dealing with one of the doors. There was a 5700 model that is not even in this catalog. It's basically a 9040, except that you'll know it because it's far more narrow, much more narrow. Probably no more than 2/3 the width of this. And customers even today will still call looking for that. It's been long discontinued. So just for reference, research purposes, if you're trying to figure out where you were and hopefully find a place or a direction to head in, the key keepers we used to sell and stock as well, with and without the retractable chain. And a lot of these large units that you will see here, they're still everywhere. You know, all the 30, 40-story condo buildings along Lake Michigan from, I mean, along Lake Michigan, all along it, you know, is full of this material. Universities, colleges, all kinds of places just have loads of Postal Service material from Bommer installed. The link to the manufacturer's page, if you're looking for postal specialties, nothing else on here would really be of interest. They are primarily a hinge manufacturer, a spring hinge manufacturer, and their product catalog is there. Let's wrap up this video on camera. So, in conclusion, this is just preserving what the 9040 door looked like. This would have been 620. This is 628 anodized aluminum. They would have done this in a 688. I forget the gold color, or 698. I forget what that code is. Gold was less common than aluminum, but nonetheless, it's certainly out there. I was lucky enough to have time to be able to get to Bommer in the second half of 2019 and had a really great visit. I actually saw the room where all the postal specialties was manufactured, and it was unfortunately broom clean. So we need a time machine now to go back and find this sort of material. If you have any questions on any item that Bommer manufactured in the past, I'll try to answer, and certainly anything that they currently manufacture. Thank you very much. Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply.